Hello once again. Welcome to another haul video. The month's already over. Can you believe it, Bobby?
It's gone by so fast.
Almost over, I guess, technically.
Well, yeah. We have Monday, but it went really fast. We were just at TFCon. It seems
That's
like.
what it legitimately feels like that. Let's give a big hello to Chris Norris, Scooby, the Libra Review, and Orcs Plays. I see you all chatting it up in the comments. We really appreciate it. And Scooby, it looks like you were here first this time. So I wonder where your competitor is right now. So.
Oh,
And yes, we had to do this a little bit later because of Toylanta. Now, Bobby, how was Toylanta? Did you have a good time?
I had a really good time. We'll talk about that because of something I picked up in the halls because of Toylanta. And really good time. Got to meet some people. Titan, I was able to hang out with for a little bit. Thanks for coming up from Florida. I was Chris, Danny Green, Carlos, Michael Bell. Got to hang out with him
Oh,
for a little bit.
awesome.
Yeah, like just really good time. Had a I'm excited. I have some news.
The Libra Review is asking, did you put some toys in my Lanta?
I did not do any of that yet. I actually did not buy anything.
Oh, there you go. Interesting.
Yeah. So it was much better than it was the last time I went. So kudos to them. There was a lot of vendors out there. Transformers, yes, there's a lot of vintage Transformers out there.
Oh,
Lots of GI
masks.
Joe.
Did you buy a lot of vintage mask?
No, there was a lot of vintage mask out there as well, and there was one I was tempted, but then I was just like, nope, I'm gonna wait, and yeah, I'm gonna wait.
All right. Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, go ahead and put your
Oh
guesses in.
yeah,
The later time might be throwing people off. Doesn't look like too many people are here, but that's fine. It's more intimate. Chris does say, my guess is James 4 and Bobby 12. So we'll have to see if you're right.
yeah. I think I got my number. Now remember, we are not adding TFCon
Yes.
pickups into this
Yes.
since we already talked about those. So this is everything except for that time.
And that's literally what Scooby said. He said, Bobby 9, James 2, not counting TFCon.
Yep, we got it. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm. It is. Well, I think we will wait to do the fan halls until the end, just to wait to see if more people show up.
Okay.
And I guess we should start with non-transforming stuff.
Yeah, I know we both got stuff.
Well, one thing, are we going to show that off until after the video's out?
I'm not even talking about that, so I'll start first then.
Okay. Oh, that I don't have mine. You go ahead and do
Oh,
yours.
okay.
That I haven't even picked up yet.
Okay, so um, friend of the channel, and
The Libra Review asks, how many does the 4-foot tall Metroplex count as?
that would count as one.
You sure?
It's just one hell of a one.
Or Prime says 18 Bobby and James 5.
Oh.
And Libra Review says James 5, Bobby 12. 12 and 5 are very popular numbers.
I know, and I just added up, and I could have swore I just wrote it down.
I don't have mine up, but I know mine. So it's not a lot.
I thought I like literally. Okay, I literally just put it down.
Hey,
okay.
M Squared, glad to see you. He says, hey, everyone. Glad to see you show up.
M Squared, we need to talk.
Me too.
Yeah.
Especially about some shirts, because those were really cool.
Yes. Oops, here we go. All right. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. So, friend of the channel, Bot Nation, gave us those really cool necklaces that have our custom logo on. Well, we also have some wall art, and so This is 14 inches, and I absolutely love it. It's the mirror, so you can see my big ring light on there. There's that one, and then, oopsie, what's a bot without his con? So, you can see actually my laptop and everything there. So,
Yeah, so I did get a con one too. I just haven't had time to pick it up. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm thinking about putting like a hook or something right up here and putting it on it. I don't know. So
yeah, I literally just took them off the wall, and I didn't want to forget those. So glad to have those. Thank you very much,
yes,
Bot Nation.
yes, thank you. Yeah,
We are going to be bringing them on the show so they can show some of the other products that they have. Oh, I did forget something else.
always.
I know. Okay, James, you go real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Scooby says, "Nice wall art, dude. I have an order pending. Can't wait." I did see some of yours in your haul, and we'll talk about that later on. And he says the split bot versus con one is a cool one to sell. Well, maybe we'll have to do that. We'll see. I really think they turned out very, very well. I don't know how he does them, and I'm kind of interested to find out when we interview him, just because it's such a strange design. So we'll see. Oh, he's back.
Okay, this is the other one he did.
Oh yes, yes. Aren't you gonna get a Decepticon one too?
I am. So, I just need to get something like right now. It just when you enter my museum, this is the first thing you kind of see on top of the cases. So I want to actually get some little stands to prop these up on, so I can get the Decepticon one for the Decepticon side, and this one will go up for the Autobot side.
Okay.
And we will be working with him to actually get some paraphernalia to share as well. Some bot versus
well, that's what Scooby said while you were gone.
Yes, so there will be some bot versus con paraphernalia that we will be working on as well. So yeah, so that's really cool. So this is one I'm really excited about. I was gonna hold this for last. I still may, but I'm already grabbing it. So,
oh, that's awesome.
So this is
retro artistic modern. Put it down. Oh. Retro artistic modern 80s nostalgia. Oh, that is awesome. Hello, Paul. Glad to see you showed up.
And on my end, it still shows Scooby Prime's question up. I don't know if you left that up.
Oh,
or not.
let me hide that. And then there's Paul. Hello.
Yes. Hey, Paul.
Or should I say Boba? Is it Boba Fett?
So the cool thing about this is at Toylanta, I met Ace from Ramen Toy.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I actually saw the new mask figure as well. And
the Mobula or whatever. Mobula.
Yes. And I was talking to Ace and told him about my excitement for the products they put out, and he gave me this to put on awesome. My new Ramen Toys case once I get some more cases. So I figure I'm gonna put all the products. Case. Yes, I'll put all their products in that case.
And here are
the other good thing about that is
we got Big Bot Bodega. Thank you for showing up. Autobot Killer. You know, I gotta Decepticons for life, right? Scooby Prime says that's huge, and that's what she said. Yes. And Steve is here. Thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate you guys joining us.
Yes, definitely. I'm working on securing an interview with Ace from Ramen Toy as well. So stay tuned for all my fellow mask lovers and any of the other products that they have. I mean, they have a sewer system for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They got a lot of cool stuff.
They have the Scooby. Scooby Prime. They did have the Mystery Machine there. It's big.
Oh, they're doing a Mystery Machine.
Yes. So they're
doing
the
Blue. Hey, Blue, how you doing?
Hey, Blue. They're doing the A-Team vehicle. They're doing the Ramen Racer. There's lots of stuff coming. They're doing Knight Rider. Yeah. So I'm trying to secure an interview to get him on the show, and lots of new updates coming from just that side of the table. So
that's awesome. Yeah. No, I mean, they could probably do some vehicles if I looked that I would be interested in, or some repaints or something. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. So that is
and Blue's asking you, did you get that manta ray?
I got to. I did order it, and I can actually share. So there's me and Ace, and that's Ace giving the sign to me. He's really cool guy, really cool guy. But here is, so I can show a couple of things. One, here's the manta ray,
and we'll have these on our next news cycle too.
Yes. But I just, since we're here,
I mean, it's just hard to see.
Oh, is it? Okay,
those are cool. Yeah, much better. There you go.
There we go. Sorry about that. Oops, other way. So that's the manta ray.
You don't want to see the unmentionables.
Yeah, I know. That is the tank that they're going to repaint into G2 Megatron.
Okay, is that the colors from Mask?
No, this is not Mask reference here.
Not Mask. Okay, no, it's just a tank.
Yeah, so this is what they're going to do the G2 tank in, and then let me make sure I don't have any of the unmentionables in here.
Just saying.
No, that's the Mystery Machine.
Okay.
That they're doing. So
yeah, there you go, Scooby. I know that's going to make you very excited. That machine actually looks really cool.
Yeah. So I mean, it was really cool. And again, more pictures I'll show. But I did want to share those things from Ramen. And like I said, I'm trying to secure an interview and some other things coming up that I'm really excited to share with James, and we'll hopefully be able to bring that to you.
Yes, eventually we got to figure this out first. So. All right. Well,
that's all my non-transforming stuff.
Okay. I don't have any besides the one that I still have boxed up. So I think now that we do have more people here, why don't we go over the fan halls now?
Let's do it.
Okay. So first we've got I believe this is Sinistar Alpha, who got a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff that you might see in mine and Bobby's halls, maybe. And yeah, pretty good stuff. What's your favorite one, Bobby?
I'm
never say the Street Fighter.
Okay, I'll say the Street Fighter. No, I think I'm looking, and a lot of these I do have. I think it's the Mod Fans. Those rollers.
Are you sure it's not the Blockies?
I'm sure it's not the Blockies.
And I forgot to mention on the top right, I believe, the picture with the My Little Pony. That's what he got at Toylanta. So he was there yesterday, I believe. So a lot of fun. Hopefully,
is this Snell's World?
No, it was
what? Or is it, I think this.
Maybe I got them mixed up.
Yeah, I think because Snell's World was at Toylanta.
I swear that's not what it said. Okay, well, either which way, if it's Snell's World got that, and Bruce got the rest. So, moving on to Blue. Oh, Snell's World says yes, that was him. Sorry about getting those mixed up. Too many.
And sorry, we couldn't hook up. Hope your wife feels better. I didn't know if you were on or not. Hopefully, your wife feels better.
Yeah, and Blue showed off what he got, and he got quite a bit of stuff too. Some stuff at TFCon. The exclusives, as well as what is his name? Mecha Invasion. What are they called?
The Devastator.
I know, but isn't there a name?
Bone Crusher and Scavenger. I don't remember.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
No,
I
it's.
don't remember the Mecha Invasion. Giant Legion was
Oh
that.
yeah, Giant Legion Heavy Builder.
There you go, Heavy Builder. Yeah, so he got those as well as a whole bunch of Legends, which you need to pick up, and yeah.
I do see one that I remember holding for a little bit. That Darius.
I don't even remember which one that. Yes. He did also show this off. He put the Chrome Dome head on. Which one is this? Dye Job, and I do think this actually looks very nice.
I do too. I might be stealing that, Blue. So I do have some.
And I know Blue repaint stuff, so go ahead. Oh, Deceptosaurus Den is here. He says, hello. Thank you for showing up. Oh, and I guess it's Wingnut, not Dye Job. I don't know the difference between the two.
Yeah, Dye
But
Job.
Blue,
yeah.
You do repaint. You should go ahead and paint all the gray silver.
Oh.
I think for the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would look nice.
Or just buy another one and do it in silver.
Yeah, they're probably still up. Moving on, we've got Trey, who showed off his only purchase of the month, which is Gigapower Snarl. Don't get me lying on which one this is.
Yes, and I don't know if Trey's here or not, but I do remember holding that one as well. So
I remember when you picked this one up too. Yeah, no, it looks very nice.
Yeah. So
and Blue says he was thinking to doing the same thing. So
yeah. So I'm glad you guys got some figures that I was able to help you pick up. They look great. Blue, I was thinking about getting that Galvatron actually after I grabbed yours.
You should still pick it up.
Of course you would say that.
Of course I would. Next up, we've got see, this is where I got him mixed up. I'm sorry about this. This is Snell's World as well. Yeah. I put it on the wrong slide, and he got some really cool stuff. Especially, I love the Wheeljack with the painting on it. I forgot who did that, but I really like those.
Yes, that looks really cool.
Yeah, and as well as the rest of them. I kind of zoomed in on the figures. So the what's it called? The Metro Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Great figure. Oh, yes, and I forgot to say, if you guys, now that more people are rolling in, if you have any guesses for how many I got and how many Bobby got, put them in the what's it called? The chat. The Deceptosaurus Den says the Con Man 8, the Bot 23. I like that. I might steal that. But yeah, what is the gold thing?
I was going to ask the same thing
here. Let us know, because I see a manta ray, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it is.
And remember, for our hauls, it is not including what we picked up at TFCon.
Yes.
If that happens to change numbers, it's only what we got prior to or after TFCon.
Correct. Yes.
We showed off that stuff already.
All right. Oh, Blue says, I'll say James 9, Bobby 17. We'll see how correct that is. This is Libra Review, and he says the one in the center. Oh, Steve says James 12, Bobby 22. So the one in the center is non-TFCon, and then everything else is TFCon on the side. I really like, some of those prints and the shirts that I'm seeing right there. They look very nice.
I'm really digging those.
And it's a Transformers 13, number 13, which is pretty cool, number 13 variant, and it was signed by Frank Welker at TFCon, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's a very good poster.
Yeah, I think it's a comic
print. Oh, it's
a Transformers 13 variant cover.
Yeah, I just saw that. I thought it was a print when I first saw the email. So yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah. M Squared says James 3, Bobby 15. Yeah, about 5 times more likely to buy something. That sounds about right. And the Libra Review says, I don't remember where I bought those prints and t-shirts. Sometimes it just slips your mind.
I know. Wherever you got them, you just need to go back and buy them again and again and again.
Snell's World says Kabaya in the middle. That's the yes. So remember how we was talking about the Kabaya ones? Those are the two, the Triptychon in the center. But what is the gold thing? The shiny chrome gold thing. Was that Kabaya as well? King Knife is here too. What's up? Glad to see you.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. And Big Bot says, not pictures because he's moving. Oh, well, I hope the move goes well. I know how horrible that is. Or good, depending on where you're moving to. He says he got the Hasbro Aerial Bots, Prime of Prime, Sentinel Prime, Bug Bite, and Armada Red Alert. Bug Bite? You got the old Bug Bite, or do you mean Wasp? Slow month for third party. He did find a G1 top spin going through boxes. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And Snell's World says it's a Transformers G1 84 prehistory animal Brontosaurus Sludge KO Dinobot. He also picked up the Grimlock too, and it has wings.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, and Big Bot says Wasp. My bad. There's too many bug themed mini bots, so I understand. Okay. Moving on, we've got Scooby, who got too much stuff. Honestly, I don't know what you're doing, but it's all really cool. It looks like a lot of fun. I do see Mum Ra right there. So I was almost going to get a Mum Ra at one time. Oh, and Snell's World says that's an Aaron Archer. That's who did those paintings. I remember seeing them online. Very cool. As well as a whole bunch of other stuff. I know he did. I don't know if it's in here. He got Tangerine Swarm, or maybe he just ordered it. So, yeah, I'm glad that you were able to mostly finish those Seekers.
Yeah, he was looking for those forever.
Yeah, and now we got them. So great. Steve says he bought the whole store. He bought half of the store. The other half is in Bobby's closet.
Not now.
Big Bot says, I've got an Aaron Archer Devastator. Sounds like you are trying to get in on the, what's it called? The Devastator Wars. Yeah. Sounds like Bobby needs to go one up and get 2 Aaron Archer Devastators.
No, my brother.
Blue also said he didn't count Hasbro. He got Prima Prime, Naruto, Ecto 1, Red Wing, Rung from the bot. So
God, nice. Glad I can help.
Snell's World says, Bobby, I got my DevCon signed. Oh, awesome.
Nice. I had a I don't know if you were on when we started. I had a really good conversation with Michael, and potentially more to come with Michael as well.
Let's see. Snell's World says, did you get the DevCon origin story? I think we heard that in
I got it in
Baltimore, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so very cool.
Yeah, I got he is I don't want to jump out there and say a friend, but we definitely exchanged information, and we've talked at TFCon Baltimore where we first met. We talked in LA again, and then talking now, and we're more to come. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and he's recognizing us, which I think is crazy because he's a really cool guy.
Yeah,
probably one of the most humble that I've talked to. I haven't talked to a lot of them, but
yeah. So we're trying to see if he's going to be in Chicago or not, and hopefully,
yeah, we'll see. M Squared says this month was another lighter month for me on things that actually showed up. Just Fans Hobbies, Obsidian Blade, and the Requiem Blaster team. I paid quite a lot for that will be showing up next month, though. But we'll be waiting here. Send us a picture if you want to show it off.
Yeah, definitely.
John says, what's good, everyone? The missus made me clean before I could watch more TV. Well, we're glad you're here now.
Yes.
You got that done lickety split so you can be here, it seems like.
Yes. And give it, as always, tell the missus we said hi.
Yes, we do. Autobot Killer says, my haul was Fans Hobbies, Power Master Prime, Obsidian Blade, Overlord, Fans Toys, Astro Trains, Star Toys, Blitzwing, TFC Commander, Craftsman, Nose Cone, Takara, Power Master Prime, Missing Link, Bumblebee, and Cliffjumper. Now that is also a very good.
Yes. I remember talking to you about some of those things at TFCon.
Scooby says, hey, James, you see the Bot Nation stuff? If you sent it to us on the email, I
It was on the
probably did
picture.
not see it.
He just
What?
didn't highlight it. It's on his.
Oh, I do see it. I do see it now. Yes. Yes. So those are the wrong symbols, though. You need to go get some custom ones from them. He says more stuff, I guess, but the kid limits live, limits characters. Oh my goodness. Well, have fun with those. Steve says, what is your email address to send pics and videos? botversuscon@gmail.com. Bobby will go ahead and put it in the comments. It's also on our description on our YouTube page. Yes, Scooby said also got the framed Nah poster today. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I did see your texts. I just was really busy right before this picking up a groomed dog. So I was not able to add those in. John says, hit that like button, people. We would really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes, definitely. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button as well.
Yeah. And I don't know how he's hacking our systems, but Soundwave says, my giant Metroplex got stuck in the UK post, only cost £7 postage for a 50 kilo 4-box item. Ooh, well, I hope you get it. I hope it's unstuck now, because that is very unfortunate.
That sucks. I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Because he might be doing the same type of thing. Let's see. Blue says, did both Bobby and James show non-transforming halls yet? Bobby did. Do you want to? I mean, we could just go over it. You could just show it off really quick. Let's finish this first.
Yeah.
And then we'll go into those.
Yeah.
Soundwave says the van was too small. So
that's
hopefully
crazy.
there, maybe just piece by piece a day or something.
I can't wait.
Next up, we've got Orc Plays, which did show some really wide range of things, and or Orcs Prime, excuse me. And he said, "Did you get my pics for an email?" Good timing. So really cool stuff. I do see some Star Wars stuff. Love to see it, as well as some other stuff. So, yes. Are you going to be collecting, Bobby, more Star Wars?
I don't have any Star Wars, so no.
Time to start. But you do. You do have a Star Wars.
Oh, the Mandalorian. Yeah.
That don't count, though?
That don't count. No, strictly Star Wars, no. If they do more crossovers with Transformers, yes.
Okay. Polaris is here. Thank you so much. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
And excuse me if I mispronounce your name. It looks like Moonin says good evening. Good evening to you as well.
I kind of like that name.
I like Rocket right there in the profile picture.
Oh, yeah.
And Blue says, where did you get an Arch and Nemesis in this economy? Yeah, you find them. And Sinistar, I don't know if you're here or not, but I did want to say your 3D printed stuff, we're going to save for our fan appreciation when we show that off. Let's see. And Orcs Prime says, oh, he got them on sale over there. So
sales are always good.
And Autobacilla says he's sporting his BBC shirt today by luck. Well, we're glad to hear it. Thank you so much. And moving on, we've got Chris Norris, who got a lot of new and old stuff. I'm kind of jealous that he has Fallen already, because I want to see how that thing transforms. And he got that skateboard black. What is it called? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it on this list. His list is so long. Yeah, I can't find it. But that black Power Master Prime in the center with the gold, that was like a skateboard SDCC exclusive. It looks crazy.
Oh.
And the rest of them look really good. I wish you the best of luck with that Jetfire, though.
Jetfire. I knew you were going to say about the Jetfire.
It looks good, especially in box. I will give them that.
In alt mode, it looks good.
Let's see. Oh,
and you got that
people
Rodimus in there too.
Puna Forger says, I got done opening the retro version of Gears. Packaging is horrible. You know, when I handled the Beast Wars packaging, it was so thin that I wouldn't be surprised if that's what this is like.
The Beast Wars?
The Beast Wars, retro Beast Wars?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is he talking about that, or is he talking about the
talking about Gears? The retro packaging on Gears. And I'm saying when I handled the other packaging, it was really thin, so it wouldn't surprise me if this one's very thin.
Okay.
Chris says Megatronus is very solid. Good to know.
Yeah, I went on a hunt for him today.
Yeah. And Blue says Stredimus Prime. And Big Bot says, have you guys seen the toy hacks for Megatronus and Prima? I'll start. If I start, I'll have to do all the primes. They do look very nice, and they're not terribly expensive either.
The toy hacks or the primes?
The toy hacks. For what you're getting. I don't know. I feel like they're more expensive sometimes. So
yeah. Well, the Megatronus I think is $20.
That's only 20. Usually leader classes are like what? 25, 30, but maybe it's because they're getting smaller.
Always the jab.
All right. Well, with that, Deceptors Den says he got Dr. Wu, Beat, Black and Yellow, Impact Wave, New Age, Shatterglass, and Metallic Shockwave, Shatterglass Swerve / GoBot Gears, G2 Devastator and Blue Streak, and Fans Toys Astro Train. That Astro Train would look perfect with the Legend scales. It's kind of with no mass shifting, it'd be perfect.
I love that Fans Toys Astro Train.
You do. That's your favorite. John says, heads up chat, there are not a lot of items, but TF Source in their March Madness sale going on right now. Bobby and James, what do you think of MP60 Genrai? I handled it. I can actually talk about this. I handled it at TFCon while setting up with the Chosen Prime, and it's not bad. It doesn't blow me away, though, and I don't think it's worth 160. I think that's what the MP100 was going for, right?
I thought it's 190. I think it's
no, not the big one.
The little one. Oh, something like that.
Yeah. Either which way, it's not bad. If you get it on sale, that's fine. TF Source had nothing for me when I was looking.
I didn't. If it was something I wanted, I already had it. So unfortunately, it's a good thing because I already have it. Bad thing that I probably paid retail for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
John says it's 120 on TF Source.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it went on sale.
Autobot Killa says Fans Hobby Prime. I think Power Master Prime is better than Takara's.
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for. I agree. I like the size and the bulk of it. I do like the paint better on the Takara though.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's everything from what I saw. If I missed anybody's, I apologize. But I think I was pretty thorough. So with that being said, why don't you just show off really quick, since not a lot of people were here, what you got that was non-transforming. And then we'll get into figures.
Got it. So again, shout out to Bot Nation for the wall art. And these are the company that did the custom chains for us. He also did these custom wall art for us. So you can see my ring light there, but these are really cool, mirrored. And then
thank you, Snell. He sent closer pics of the prehistory animals. I'm interested, so thank you. Iaconus Reviews is here. Thank you so much for showing up.
Definitely. And he also did our main logo. So these are about 14 inches, I believe.
Blue's asking if they're metal backed, or would you mount it with a magnet? Or
there's actually a hook.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see it's thick. It's a thick hook too. So yeah. So these were actually on the wall, and just took them off. And then the exciting part that, again, I don't have as much excitement now because I kind of talked about it, but at Toylanta, I got to meet Ace from Ramen Toy, and he gave me this display. I'm going to actually have a case that's dedicated to Ramen Toy because they just have so many things that I can grow into. So this will be,
and they're so big that they're going to take a lot of real estate.
right.
I mean, this way, not this way.
Right. And so this, I can have this in here as my Ramen Toy shelf, and got a chance to meet him and talk with him. And I'm in the works of setting up a interview with him. And I shared some pictures of the Mambia. I always forget the name now. They're
the
manta, yeah. And their tank that it hasn't been the recolor that they're going to do for G2 Megatron, but that tank is humongous. And the mystery machine, I showed some pictures of that as well. But those are the three things that came from non-transforming section of the hall.
Sounds good. And Ion noted that will be, I'm sorry, I didn't pronounce it right, but Ion, I can do that.
Ionicus?
That's what I would say. But either which way, Ion will work. Snell's World says, I tried to convince Ace to do a shattered glass rhino. I don't think Bobby's wallet wants you to do that.
Yeah, there's I'm going to try really hard to do that interview sooner than later. But anyone who has questions and stuff, please get your questions ready. Ace is just like, let's do it. Let's get the questions and throw them out there. So
awesome.
Really cool guy.
Puna Forger says he picked up X Transbots Ron on sale and pre-ordered a bunch of stuff, but physically didn't get much. He did get X Transbots Scavenger too. Scavenger?
Scavenger. I was like, Scavenger hasn't came out yet.
Yeah, I always get those two mixed up, honestly, because they both start with S and end with R. So, I guess maybe it means fans toys Scavenger. It could honestly go either way. Please let us know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Blue says size doesn't matter if you have the size. The bot 2025.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you did it right. Ion a kiss. That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be a what's it called? A test to pronounce it right. Okay. Why don't we just get into Hasbro? I don't have any Hasbro, so this is going to be the bot show for now. So go ahead.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, and that's not without trying. I went to a few stores looking, but I didn't pick anything. I didn't find them. Well, here we have Jets here. He says, hey, fellas, saying hi from Toronto. Do you ever think they'll make a sequel to the 86 Formers film? That would be that would be cool, but would it really be cool? I'd be worried because it wouldn't have the same writers. They'd probably try to make it more Transformers 1-ish, but Transformers 93, like X-Men 97, was it 97? Mm-hmm. Would be very, very cool.
I don't think they'll do it because they had the show after. So I mean, like,
well, it could just expand on the show, like after season 3.
I mean, yeah,
did they do a season 4?
They did. They did a season 4.
They did. I don't
partial season 4. So they did a whole season 3 and a partial season 4. So for them to do a movie, I'd go see it, but it's kind of like, where would you pick up from that we haven't? They didn't already have episodes for. So I mean,
they could
bring
in a new bad guy.
I mean, they could. They definitely
Nemesis
could.
Prime, and then you could have a whole arc about Unicron resurrecting. Anyways, there's stuff they could do if they really wanted to do. That's a very interesting question. We might steal that, do a show on that, because there's a lot we could garner from that. Polaris X1 says, hi, everyone. He didn't get a chance to send a haul picture, but he picked up New Age, Shattered Glass, Megatron, Shockwave, and Swoop. I think you're going to be happy with all those, especially since Bobby has... Oh, he doesn't have all of them. Ooh, Bobby is slacking. He doesn't have Shattered Glass Megatron.
Bobby's not going to have Shattered Glass Megatron.
You would actually like it. It looks different from everything else that you have.
I bet it does.
Yeah, you'll pick it up. King Knife says he got Terra Howl and it's awesome. I do really like it too, but the more he's just standing on my desk, the more the ankles seem to get weaker. And like he keeps leaning forward because of the wings, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to see if there's a screw that I could tighten.
Don't like that.
Snell's World says they did, and it's called The Return of Optimus Prime.
That's what, yeah.
Is that like a 3-episode arc or something in the show?
When Optimus Prime comes back and then they kill him off again.
And Jet says Unicron's brother Milos comes out. Exactly. That's all you need to do. It's actually Earth. Let's see. Blue says, I think season 4 ends with Cyberverse and the Japanese is a separate series at the time. Ends with Cyberverse.
Cyberverse?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know about Cyberverse.
Sinistar's here. Hello. Glad to see
on?
you can make it.
I saw something. Oh, this one.
After 100 issues, no. That's like 10 years in the future. 9 years.
Yeah, we're on like 18, 19, 20, something like that now. No, they need to do
I mean, because it's a month. You know?
Yeah, once a month. Yeah, so they need to do it like now. That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think that's the one that everybody wants, honestly.
Yeah, and put it on like HBO Max or something like that. Like put it on, Prime, or I guess even Netflix or something. Well, Netflix didn't really do good on the previous one. But like
something they could do it if they really wanted to.
Put it somewhere where it can have the real theme of how the comics are.
Yeah. Let's see. Jet also says, not Transformers, but have you seen the 1/12 in-art stale Kristen Knight, Dark Knight Batman? It's lifelike. I did. It looks very cool. Bobby doesn't look at that stuff. There's a lot of controversy right now over that one and Maximum Spider-Man. We're not going to get into it in the show, but I find it very, very interesting.
Yeah, don't know anything about that one.
Moonin says he picked up Energon Tidal Wave, Legacy Tidal Wave, Bombshell, and Kickback. Energon Tidal Wave has an amazing color scheme. And just so you know, my wife's getting home, so they're going all crazy. So, let's see.
Luckily, it's your dogs instead of mine, because my dog sounds like an earthquake when he barks.
Well, they're also in another room. He doesn't bark that much, though, does he?
Oh, if somebody comes to the door, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's what he's.
Yeah, if he sees somebody, oh yeah.
Blue says, yeah, Cyberverse could be what happens on Earth while season 3 to 4 goes in space and the war ends in Cyberverse and continues in the future. Hey, that's awesome. That's a good headcanon.
Maybe I'm thinking about something else for Cyberverse.
I think he's talking about the new Cyberverse show.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
You made Bobby's gears stop.
Gears. Yeah, I'm thrown off.
That would be kind of cool though. So, and Iaconis says I picked up comics for this week. So. Bobby still got to probably go.
I did. Yeah. I wanted to go today and got home too late.
Jet says, do you ever think Wei Zhang would make a return with MPPs? They were awesome. No, I think they got shut down. They probably have come back under another name.
Yeah.
Oh, Freakenstein's here. What's up? Glad to see you.
Man, it's been a minute.
It has been.
I actually talked to somebody that you may know from Canada today. So.
All right. Orcs Prime says Rustin Lubicon Bobby's brain right now.
I'm telling you, it's been a long day.
All right. Well, I don't think we even started with Hasbro because we got so
No.
many comments. So let's do that, and
Okay.
then we will keep going. Oh,
All right.
wait. This is a big one. Big Easy says, "Hey guys, I found Megatronus yesterday at Target. The guy in electronics went back and grabbed it for me."
That's what I'm gonna
ask
go do.
people.
I'm gonna go do that today, tomorrow. Well, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go to a couple of the ones around here and do the same thing.
Freakenstein says, "Yeah, I started a new channel. Lol, maybe." Okay, well, I'll have to check it out. I did not know that.
Yeah.
And Jet says, "Thanks for answering my questions. You are very welcome. I love your show, and your theme song is rent free in my mind." Well, I'm glad somebody likes it. Trey says, "Howdy, I'm super late, Higgs." Well, we haven't really started with toys yet, so you're not that late.
You did miss your shout out though of your single figure for your haul, so thanks for sending that in.
Yes. Libra Review says, "I have my pre-order for Megatronus on Amazon. Hope it ships soon." And Freakenstein says, "Did any of you get the overhead Metroplex?" I don't think so, not yet. Okay. Before more of them, do your Hasbro, because we could probably do that all day.
Okay. I did pick up G2 Breakdown.
Oh, okay.
You will see something. Let's see if anybody picks it up.
When are you going to open that, though?
Oh, that's what that was going to be the common factor in my Hasbro showcase. So I did get that. I did pick up Bumblebee.
Okay.
And I did pick up Gears. And so this is why I was kind of asking about the question: is it the packaging is horrible because you got to cut this to get the figure out, or because of the chest? Because
how is that? Is it really thin?
It's
thick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really thick, and it's very stiff. So I was actually surprised. That's why.
Then maybe it's because you have to cut it open. I like what Fans Hobby did, where you just slide it out.
Oh yeah.
Fans Hobby for the minicons. Yeah.
Yes.
And Jet, I see your comment that Bobby Skullface. We actually met him. Very neat guy. But if you want to go ahead and email us, that'd be great.
Yeah. So again, I don't like the fact that the chest is not there. That looks bad. But I haven't handled this in so long that when I went to the store and saw it, I was like, oh wait, that's a big figure in there. Big.
And I think I saw Blue say that in the comments earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because I was thinking about the original packaging. And then I showed this off, I think, on the members live. I think I did get Waspinator, and I did pick up Solus Prime. And then while hanging out today, I did find Prima Prime.
Prima Prime?
Or Prima Prime.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I know. And then
you got Red Alert because they had the deal, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of deals. I had a birthday. I had a birthday discount and like some other stuff. So yeah, it was a good sale. So that's my Hasbro.
Okay, well, pretty good. Way more than I would have even bought, even if it was on sale. So I'm glad you did. You'll have to let me know how the Red Alert is, since you were really against that figure and you still picked it up.
Yeah, let's just say it was almost free. So
Trey says, no, thank you, Bobby, for his single March buy.
You're very welcome.
Blue says B was sold out. By me, I want one for Dan design.
Give us on.
There you go.
Yeah.
You might be able to find it somewhere. Snell's World says they should have done like Mattel did with them, where you can open and close them. Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, that would have just been better.
Yeah. That would have been one.
His Waspinator should be here Tuesday. What do you mean Waspinator? All I saw was a wasp.
Yes. That's his government name.
Well, no. So it's before he turns into Waspinator.
This is government.
Do you remember the animated?
No.
So he got experimented on by Black Arachnia, and he turns into a big monstery Waspinator.
That does
that's
sound
his whole
familiar.
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, talk about toy hacks, those are crazy on that thing. So.
Yes. Oh, I guess I take that back. I guess it's not technically Hasbro, but it's Hasbro-ish. Since it's officially licensed. I did pick up the Robeson Grimlock, and if you heard anything besides dogs barking in the background, that was him over here.
Was he talking this whole time?
Yeah, he was like growling and everything else over here and kicking my chair and
doing Grimlock activities. That makes sense.
Yeah, he does that. And then I did get Greg Berger to sign the case he comes in. I didn't want him to sign the figure because I figured I may want to do something with the figure at a later date, and if I do decide to sell or anything like that, the case is here with the signature.
Yep. And El Boogie is here. Yo, yo, yo. Glad to see you showing up. Thank you.
What's going on?
He says, I'm gonna need to get that Grimlock soon. So it's still available. But I do like Blue's comment. Now you got to get. Now you need the B to get the box since they're the same size.
Yo, that is what held me off on getting the Grimlock for so long, is the size. Stay tuned. We will be doing an interview with Robeson as well. Lots of interviews coming up. But yeah, that was the thing that got me about the Grimlock, was the size. There's more rotors and everything else inside, but I still wish it was bigger, especially with him being the same size as B.
Jet has another question. He said, should they retcon Beast Machines and give us a proper season to Beast Wars when they get back to Cybertron?
That's all you.
I would like that, but make it a one-shot alternate comic. I mean, I don't want to see them go back and redo these shows. I want them to do something new, like the Skybound TV show or something, do Beast Wars Redux or something like that. Something new instead of just go back and try to emulate the old shows, because you can't. They were a time capsule. But yeah, that would be cool to see what happens afterwards. Because Beast Machines was weird, and I don't know what they were. Okay, I know what they were on. Blue says, I actually may get the B. I want to see when the Soundwave is coming out, allegedly. I'm telling you, Soundwave, as so long as it works as an act, speakers and stuff, I will be very interested, and that might be the first one I get.
Well, I'll say it again. Get your questions together and send them over, because we will ask all these to any of the guests that we have on our show. Not sure if we'll be able to do them live just because of the time constraints with us both being on opposite ends of the country. But we're glad to ask any of the questions or make any comments that you guys like and put it in front of the guest as well.
Jet says they did it for X-Men 97. I think it would be harder with Beast Wars because it is 3D animation and how far that has come. Drawn animation, you could make something look like it. 3D animation, with how primitive it was, might be a little hard, but we'll see. Now, this is interesting. Hurricane Harrington says, TM Reviews talked about you last night, Bobby.
Oh, my dude. I got to give him a shout out. I was not able to join the live. I hope he said some good stuff.
I was going to say, you might need to tell him to keep your name out of your mouth, right?
Yeah, my hand, no, TM Reviews is a good guy.
He was asking about the Manta Ray at Toylanta, so maybe you could reach out to him, send him some
pictures. Yeah, I'll talk to
him. King Knife says, who's winning the Devil Wars? He means Devi Wars, it says underneath. He's thinking of Studio. I think he's 01 Studio.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one winner.
The winner is the one that you choose.
Well, there's so many different types of Devastators at different prices. It's going to be different for every person. So
yeah, we can't. I don't want to spoil it right now. One, because we only have one completed Devastator. Stay tuned, because we will be talking about that eventually.
I hear him now in the background.
Yo, you hear him? Yeah, he's over here breathing heavy and stuff. But it's hard to say now, because again, there's only one completed Devastator, and I don't want to ruin it and say, like, I think X Transbots so far in the G1 phase has been doing a better job than Fans Toys for the look of the characters. I personally love the feel of Fans Toys, but the look of them, I like X Transbots more. We haven't seen the MMC versions yet, so we've seen renders, and we saw a 3D printed model and stuff, and then going into O1 Studio and Dreamstar, and they're just different. So it's hard to say. It really depends on what you really like.
Yes, it is. King Knife did put up a good point right here. He says, "Isn't Long Haul a different green on X Transbots?" I didn't even think about that.
Yes, that's something we talked about when we reviewed Scavenger for X Transbots. It is a slightly different green.
Jet says, ask Robeson if they'll do Transformers that'll turn into a drone. Is it possible to fly? Jetfire, Starscream, anyone? Lol. Okay, I'm going to save that message and we will ask them.
Yes, I was going to say, please email us your question.
That was probably already going to be one of our
our
questions, but yes.
Yeah,
email us, like Bobby said.
Yeah, please email us so we can at least keep track of it. And we can, combine all those. And that's for Robeson, that's for Ramen Toy, and any others that come up in the we'll try to let you know. But those are coming up. Robeson's coming up first week of April, I believe.
Yeah. Blue says the pics of MMC I took in Baltimore are pretty detailed. Yes.
It's not the toy.
We don't have it out yet. So who knows? Who knows? So that is something that we heard from
Eddie.
Yes, thank you. From Toy Dojo, is that MMC really takes pride in getting a good product, and they'll delay a figure for years, like one I'm looking at right now that I'm going to talk about in a little bit, to make sure it's good. So I appreciate that. Give us a good product. Don't give us a rushed product, which El Boogie says he has to disagree with Bobby. Fans Toys in combined mode looks more toon accurate than X Transbots. Bobby, I think he wasn't talking about combined mode, right? You're talking about
you're talking. There's 3 modes, so I'm not going to necessarily say I'm going to keep my one in that mode. So there's so many options, I want it to look good in more than just one mode.
Yeah, especially if you're only getting one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. Like me, I'm not buying 9+ like you are, because you got to count the blockies and the Dr. Wu that you'll eventually get. So I want to make sure that I have a good one that is good in all 3 modes.
Yep.
And no offense to Fans Toys, but that Scavenger is that backpack was shocking, honestly.
Yeah.
So, but again, if that works for you,
that works for you.
Amazing. I'm glad to hear it. They probably are the best built out of all of them.
Yes.
Like quality wise, yes.
Yeah,
I will give it to them.
There's no
and the combined mode as well, I think looks like probably the best. Let's see. John says he just emailed you my March haul a lot from Hasbro. Fortunately, I can't look at that right now, but thank you for that. Oh, Boogie says, yeah, I feel you on the 3 modes, which makes sense to buy multiples. Exactly. You could if you're already in for multiples, pick which one looks best for each mode.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it.
Well, you would buy them regardless.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, whatever has the best mode, that's what it's gonna look like.
Have we heard anything about Transart not making any more Beast Wars because of low sales? Not because of low sales, but I guess they were getting bullied on Chinese social media. I don't know. So it's ridiculous that You're bullying people over toys.
That's a very good question, though.
Which one?
His question. That's a very good
yeah. And then El Boogie says, will you guys do a video on fans collections where we can email you pictures? That's in the works.
We talked about that. So email us your cosplays, your collections, anything Transformers related, that you want to show off or whatever. We do it at the end of the quarter, so this is actually technically the end of the quarter, so please get that over, because we will put that together and do a show on that. And if it falls under, James, what do you want to say? Have it over to us by Tuesday, would you say?
Try to get it to us by next week. We're going to have to go ahead and figure out this recording schedule with these interviews first. That's a lot of editing. So on the next news cycle, we will have a date for you.
Okay, that works.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works. Which is Tuesday.
You said, what's your email? I put it in the Hurricane says, James, is there any news on a new G1 Rodimus Prime from Fans Toys? I think it would be more Bobby's question than me, but I don't think so.
No, there hasn't been any news. There's speculation that they're going to re-release Hoodlum, but nothing.
Didn't that one look a little weird? Didn't they need to redo them?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, so there's. Yeah. It's possible. I mean,
they did Galvatron, so it makes sense.
They're doing a 2.0 of Galvatron. They did a 2.0 of their Perceptor. They did a 2.0 of their Sea Spray. So it is possible.
GB Pose Library says, you guys picking up Star Queen to admire her design? The price is right, I'll tell you that much.
I will be picking that up.
I just want a slipstream. Dang it.
And before we get too far, because we're going to be here forever.
Yes. Sorry.
Let's pause for a second.
One thing, Snell's World says you want to see Trypticons and all my Trypticons and Gigastorms. We'd love to. I also saw your email with your Gigastorm. We're going to be going ahead and putting that in the fan appreciation video.
Yes.
So, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go through what I got for third party and stuff. So, first thing, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't want to be too negative because we're having a good time. But I got the what is it? Yeah, the purple one. Not my favorite figure. Looks great, but like the whole center, I can't see it. The whole center is empty and stuff. Not my favorite, but I might take it out again and see if I can salvage what I like about it. Maybe get the Jetfire. So we'll be doing that later on today. Next up, I saw this on Blue says, Loli, put it back in the box to return it probably. That thought crossed my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I got this on AliExpress because I was on AliExpress and it was $35. And I'm like, you know what? This looks better than Hasbro Voyager. So I picked it up. It is a really big parts former, but she's very cute. I think it's Nebula. Then I'm just going to keep it with that name. I love the Gatling gun that she comes with. I think that's really, really cool. And the alt mode is very nice too. A little fiddly to transform, but for $35, hey, it's fine. Blue says, oh, she's cute. Does she transform? Yes. Into a little SUV. It's still on AliExpress if you want to look it up. It's about 2 years old, and they were selling for like $70, and I was totally out. $35, yeah, I'll pick it up. And you would like it. The legs are all die-cast, Bobby.
I love me some die-cast.
Mm-hmm. And then I got, not going to talk too much, because like Bobby said, we're already going to do a review soon, and he does not like to be picked up from crotch with all the stuff that's coming out. I got these guys, 1 and 2. Okay, so not going to go over that too much, but there's things I like and things I don't like about it. And then finally, I got this. I got Stray, and I'm trying to find some other alternate configurations to make him look a little less like Drift. And he's not horrible after transforming him. I didn't like him right out of the box, but after transforming it and stuff, it's fine. It's not groundbreaking like it should be. Because the Infinity line, I feel like, should be groundbreaking and stuff. And that's what I was expecting, which Bobby's probably going to tell you I was very disappointed when I opened it. This feels like every other Carbot. There's nothing very interesting about it. Hopefully, we'll get a cool repaint, though, because I'll probably pick that up. But I'm not picking up the one with red on the side. It's too similar, and it's not the best figure. So, okay, and that's everything. Try to go through it really quick. Big Easy says some of the Hasbro figures I was able to pick up this week, I think they're solid figures. I also think the plastic and Prima Prime's legs feels a little light. I would love to see a show on the 13 Primes. Well, Bobby, looks like you're going to be opening up some of those things.
No, he meant to say like a TV show on the 13 Primes. That's what he meant.
Why not both?
Because you're not buying them.
That's why you got to convince me. We're going to bring that back.
I gotta convince myself.
to keep them and not return them. Snell's World said, is Sigang Culture doing a Fort Max? Not that we know of. I wouldn't doubt it, though.
Yeah, I think eventually.
Okay. Blue says, I cannot wait to get my red stray ×3. Yes, I really don't like that it is a lucky draw.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Because if I could honestly get the red Windows version and not have to worry about it, I might have picked it up. But either which way, go ahead and take the floor because we are quickly running out of time. We're having too much fun.
So I'll start with small and go big, I guess. We were talking about Gigastorm, so I did pick up Dr. Wu's Gigastorm. And this is so cute. I really like this one. I know you didn't like the Metroplex variants. Mm-hmm. Each mode is solid. The cube on this is actually, yes, I did turn it into the cube.
That one's probably a singular piece. The problem with Metro Titan is that you turn him into a cube and then you have to fit all the pieces into it.
He has pieces too, like these
those come off?
These come off and the little car comes off. It's not as many, of course, but yeah, this is a cute little figure. I do like this. It's, a little desk bot, Yeah. So I did pick this up, and I did pick up the Shattered Glass Shockwave.
Okay.
This is okay. And I like the transformation. I don't like how it looks once it's transformed. I think
in gun mode, or
the gun mode. I didn't like the way it looked. The Magic Square one actually looks better in gun mode to me. Oh. But these colors are just wacky enough that I had.
You're never gonna get those colors.
Yeah, I had to get it because these. Yeah, look at that face, like, or that red or orange.
If I'm not mistaken, he's supposed to be like a hippie or something like that. I could be wrong. I don't remember his characterization.
Yeah.
So maybe that's Soundwave I'm thinking of.
I don't know, but this was cool. So
which company made that one? New Age, right?
New Age. Yeah. So that's my legends. Oh, snap!
Before
you
have something else?
I forgot something earlier, and this is actually
do that really quick, and then we have a morbid question.
Okay. So this is from a fan, John. Thank you. I apologize. I totally forgot this. So when I had the meet and greet at Urban Pop Comics last week, he gave me this, and what's really cool about this is that it's a prototype because
wow,
it says not for sale.
Oh, that's really cool. And Hound was your first figure.
And Hound was my very first Transformer figure. So thank you very much. You also see that it has like Decepticon logos on it, or the Shattered Glass.
Oh, purple. Yes.
So thank you very much. I did forget to.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was pleasantly surprised when we got to meet, and then he's just like, "Here you go." I was like, "Oh, dude, thank you so much." So I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a good mold too. I had the Swindle as a kid.
Yeah, I do too, and I have the Roll Bar.
Well, I know because you had all of them. No, so really quick, we'll do this morbid question from Jed. He says, "What will you do with your Transformers collection when you kick the bucket?" He says, "Put it in a will, give it to charity, or sell it off before dying." It'll be for whoever is my descendants to go ahead and they could sell it, they could keep it, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, Baby Bot. It's going to Baby Bot. It's morbid. I actually had this conversation with my lady today, on like 2 hours ago on my way home from Toylanta. I literally had that conversation and was like, "Do not do a garage sale. I will come back and haunt you."
No. Let her do a garage sale and have her call me up, and I'll come in a disguise and I'll buy everything for cheap.
Yeah. You would not be able to get this home. You'd have to move here.
I'd figure it out. I could
Yeah.
rent a one of those big box trucks and just
You'd
drive
need
it
more
over.
than a box truck to get on.
I'll figure it out. I don't need the boxes. I'll have her throw the boxes away.
You got 18 cases to take
that would
down.
fit in the box truck. I wouldn't take the cases. I just want to take the figures. Anyways. Blue says, the fact James plans to outlive Bobby Loki, lol. I mean, I don't drink. I don't do anything like that.
That's why you're going to die first.
No. Pack Bobby stuff up in the shipping container. See, exactly.
It's going to take a lot.
Snell's World said, my wife said she would sell everything, and I told her I would come back to haunt her too.
Yep. It's going to the kid, and hopefully, when she gets a little bit older, she's not touching my stuff now, but when she gets a little older and can handle stuff a little bit better, then I would introduce her to the Hasbro stuff first.
El Boogie, no, he did not get that 4-foot tall Metroplex yet.
No. Okay. It's close, very close.
Mm-hmm.
It should be in next week.
The same thing. He's leaving it for his boys. So
yeah, it should. The Metroplex should be in my haul next month, and I will be doing at least an unboxing of it. I know there's a lot of videos now, but we'll do a
on-camera wrestling transformation.
You know what? I'm sorry. No, I am going to throw shade to some of these. I haven't been in the gym in a while. Some of these guys need to get in the gym.
I haven't watched any of them, so. Okay, really quick. Jet has one more before you get into it. Thanks for answering. Will tariffs affect your purchases from China and Show Z? We'll see. That's a big question, and they haven't been affected yet. So we'll have to see if they get affected, what's going on, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I was asked a question at Toylanta today, and it said, what would make me stop collecting? And I said, if I got priced out.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I got priced out, that would make me stop collecting. And another question I was having with my wife today, if we saw that X Transbots repaint of Long Haul, and it's $200,
landfill.
and I paid $125.
It was. I looked it up. It was $110 for the toy version and $130 or $140 for the Toon version.
So if it's a one-off, I'm still in. If this is what the new norm is, I will probably be coming to an end on collecting at least that brand. I'm not going to spend $200. I'm not going to spend $60 more for new releases. I just can't.
Yeah, Grimlock agrees with you in the background.
Yeah, you hear him.
Okay.
All right.
What else do we got?
All right. So
hello, Scythe. Glad to see you're here.
Grimlock's cussing me out over here, so let me go ahead and turn him off.
Tate, I see your email or your message. My son wants to send some art your way, but needs to know both or most of your all-time favorite Transformers and what color they would be, please. I believe you have our email, and you've been emailing us back and forth. Yeah. Email us on there, and we'll figure that out.
I did. I think he actually did send an email on that, and
we did. Okay, I might not have seen it. So we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So this is going to be very interesting. I don't know where they're at.
Steve, is there any figure you'd like to take with you in the afterlife, just in case you need it to help you intimidate Satan? Because that's where you both are going.
I'm going to intimidate him on my way up. Going to the upper room.
I don't got to intimidate him. Me and him are going to be best friends. So.
Yeah. See,
I already got a pitchfork. He's making it right now. He's whittling it down. So
I'm not going to even speak that nonsense into existence. Me and my boy, we up there, we going to be hanging out
All right, go ahead. Sorry, that was just too funny.
So I did get. So there was a question about trans art. I was transforming him, and
Where are the hands?
I was just like, wait a minute, you got to take the hands off. So
yeah, I did not like that. Yeah.
So yes, I did get trans arts. Agent Ravage. I think the transformation on this sucks. The yeah, I was messing with this stuff back here. I was just like, okay, this got to open up or something, and yeah, terrible figure.
It's not supposed to transform.
So that's, and I didn't know, but yeah, the transformation is really non-existent.
You can tell they made it at the bot mode, and then somebody was like, "Hey, y'all gotta go ahead and make it transform," and then they added the hands in, made it like sit down.
yeah, that's all. Yeah. I did pick up the Mod Fans Transfiguration, I think it's called. This is the
roller. They call it roller. RULLER.
But I think it's Transfiguration Ruler or something like that. But anyway, this is the Nemesis-esque color.
Wow, that's a lot of green.
Oh, I don't know if you're
that's straight up green. That's not even
teal. Oh, yeah, it is green. And I like, though, they put it like on the rims of the tires.
Yeah.
You know, I love this figure, this mold of the figure, and the color's fine to me. I know you're a little bit more
picky on my Nemesis Prime.
Yeah, but I think it looks great. It doesn't have to necessarily be Nemesis. It's Nemesis kin, akin to Nemesis. There we go. So I did grab this. I'm not gonna even try to say this name. I haven't transformed it yet, but I did pick up the Touch Toys Carl Ray, something like that. This alt mode is gorgeous. Like, no signs of bot parts underneath.
Yeah.
The thrusters in the back have like a burnt color to them, so it looks like they actually, fire off.
Blue says it's Carefree. That's the name.
Yeah, that too. But I think this is great. And the other one had like blue tips, and this one has like the light grayish green, I guess. I don't know what color it is, but anyway, it's gorgeous. When I opened it up, I was just like, damn. I haven't put the missiles or the weapons on or anything like that. I literally just took it out the box and haven't transformed it yet. Where else are we going?
Blue says, is that the carrier version or the original? I had the original, and it had more die cast.
This is the new one. I have the original as well. I haven't transformed it yet, so I can feel the die cast in it.
Especially, well, I want to give a big shout out to Big Easy, who is our newest member. Thank you so much. Another dinosaur joins the ranks. Dinobot, let's say that.
Yes, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. If please consider becoming a member. It really does help the channel out and helps us grow. So thank you very much, Big Easy. Awesome.
Okay. Sinistar says, Leader 1 huge member. Not yet. That's the other one that's coming out.
So keeping up with the trans art, I did get the skateboard gorilla.
That one looks like a much better figure.
Yeah. The blue on that blue is just gorgeous. I don't really like the Beast Wars thing, but since they're going away, I was just like, let me grab the ones that I may have picked up. There's still some that I'm like, no, I'm not getting that quick strike thing. It's not happening.
He says that, but he's probably had it on order already.
Yeah, that thing has to be like $20. And maybe
Tate, we're gonna have Bobby finish, but I just wanted to say to Tate, yes, they are making a larger sound wave from Transformer 1 with lights. Continue.
Okay. And then
Scythe says shiny.
Yes, very shiny.
They did a great job on the chrome.
Honestly. Yes, the colors.
That's why I was so excited for the Depth Charge and Rampage, because those will look so nice with the chrome. but then trolls got to him.
Yeah, sensitive. And it comes with gloves, so I think that's really cool.
Don't say that, Chris. He says Quick Strike is better than you think. He's gonna make me go buy it.
You should go buy it, James.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I hated that character more than I hated Autobot X. Watching.
He's a funny cowboy man.
Exactly.
That's what. Okay, whatever. Continue.
So, oh snap! I forgot something else.
Oh my god.
Nope, I didn't. We have the same figures, so I'll let you show them off because they're over there.
Is it Big Boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at those beautiful shins. Wow. And we'll do more on him later.
Yes. So those two legs are my final two figures, and he's just over here, and my dog is in the way. And if you see my dog stepping over him, could be dangerous for my health.
Okay. So that's it for you?
That's it.
All right. Well, why don't we look at who won?
Well, you didn't. Was that you showing off your?
What?
You didn't. Was that all for your haul?
Yeah, I had 4 things.
Well, you got those 2 as well.
Yeah, I did. I showed them off. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
1.
That was a quick showing.
Yeah, I went fast because we have 8
8
minutes left from what we tried.
Icon
3 Lab said, love the show. Appreciate the interview. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the interview. We really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't have been there. And that will be coming out tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see.
Yes. Thank you. And if you haven't already, definitely check out the interview with Icon 3D Labs. There is some special items that are going to be coming from there that I'm not showing off yet, but they would be in my haul. But you have to watch.
We'll show it off on the next haul, even though
we'll show them off on the next news cycle.
That too.
Yes.
Steve says slow month for James. That's actually about normal. The other months have been busier this month. So yeah, Choo Choo says I think that's normal for James. It is. Can't do what Bobby does and buy 30 plus figures a month.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Chris wins for me 4. And I thought I saw another one.
Somebody had 15. I actually have 15 items.
You have 15?
No, actually, I take that back. It's 16.
16.
Yeah. It's
okay. 16. So that actually is the only 4. So Chris gets 1 useless BVC point. And you said 15, right?
16.
Or 16.
16.
I think the closest without going over is M squared, who said 15.
Yeah, I saw his comment. I was like, damn, he got it right on. And I forgot about the hound.
Yeah. So Bobby is rich.
In personality.
Yes. Blue says, wow, me and Bobby are tied for pickups this month at 16. Yeah. So I was expecting, usually. Oh, it's because of TFCon.
I had TFCon.
There you go. Yeah, because usually Bobby has about a figure a day come in. So
if you count TFCon, then I would have had
like a Marvel no point. I don't know what that is, Chris, but yes, I agree. That is what it's like. And Blue says, "Oh, never mind. 20 more figs counting."
Yeah, I would have had 29.
And Trey says, "Only 20, and you guys were in LA. This does not count our TFCon hauls. We already did a video on that.
Yeah, we already did that.
We would be here for another 2 hours if we did those." All right. Well,
yeah, you'd be adding another 13 to my haul. So yeah, 28.
Another 13, and I think I had another 6 or 7, so I'd have about 10, which sounds about right. So, all right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up. If you have any other questions, go ahead and type them in the comments, and we'll go ahead and talk about it. I do see one that was from Scythe. He says, I got 86B yesterday for 30% off. I was happy. They're still clogging the shelves. So honestly, I will probably pick one up when they even go more on sale and repaint it into Bug Bite. Won't do what we did at the first customizing class.
When we met. Oh my gosh.
Paint it black, then paint it gray, then paint it white. No, that. But I'll I've gotten better since then.
Yeah, I still haven't.
Blue says got to run, so we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Orc says it's late, and he's got to work tomorrow. Good night. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Says what I miss. We showed off our hauls, but thank you for showing up now. We appreciate it. El Boogie says, are you going to TFCon Toronto? Nope.
No. I want to, but not going to be able to make it.
One day. Libra Review says, Unique Toys buzzing is pretty fun.
Yeah, I showed that off a couple months ago.
Chris says, Marvel Comics gave out useless points to people in the letters pages. Yeah, same thing. Choo Choo says, can you ask Robeson if they would consider making a more affordable sub $500 figures, or if that's just not feasible? Yes, I'm going to start that. I will make note of that as well.
And please email it just in case.
Yeah, I'm going to do that actually right now. I'm going to make something and get these two questions. You know what? I'll do it while we're talking. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this haul video. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We appreciate it. And if you have any questions for Robeson or anything, please send it in. We will go ahead and ask them. I am going to add these right now. I cannot copy and paste, so I'm going to have to type them out. So I'll do that when we're done. So,
this is a good comment.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and show it. I heard shipments below 600 from China would not be affected by the tariffs. That is with the de minimis thing. It was under 800, and we don't know if that's going to still be in place. Oh. He repealed it, and then he put it back in place. So who knows? April 2nd, I guess there's going to be more stuff coming out, so stay tuned. Okay. All right. Well, we will see you guys in the next one, and have a wonderful rest of your Saturday and rest of your weekend.
Yes. As always, so all debates are won. See you all next time.